All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be making a video I wish I had when I started performing live. Now, this will work for most setups. It's very basic, and you really only need the setup that you use to make music at home, if you do. If you don't, I'll go over the gear really quickly right now. You need an interface. I have the Scarlett 2i2, the most popular interface I feel like out there, and a laptop with your DAW on it to play the tracks from. Doesn't matter what DAW it is, they all essentially do the same. You want your XLR microphone or the microphone that they will have at the event. Usually the event has gear like the PA system, maybe a mixer console, which isn't really needed for this setup. And we'll get into that in a little bit. So what I do is I have FL Studio as the DAW I'm using. I have all the tracks that I'm going to perform bounced as waves here in the project. Now, all of these are performance versions. I've muted the lead vocals, kept the background vocals in to my taste. This will be very specific to the songs you use. My style might be the same or different. And because I perform with autotune, make sure it's on low latency mode. If you record at home, this won't be an issue because you'll have already figured this out. I use Antaro's autotune, and you just go to the setting here and use low latency. And then I automate the key so that it changes for each song, so it's in the right key. And then I have it automating the mix level during the song so that in between the songs I can talk and my voice still isn't auto-tuned and it sounds normal. I'm not going to, you know. I also am automating 2 different reverbs. Now, you don't need to do this. I just have different reverbs for different songs. And then finally, I automate the vocal bus, which is basically, I'll show you the template here right now. I've got my mic coming in on this recording track, which is sent to the lead vocal, which has all the processing. And that is then bussed to the reverb and delay sends. We have the beats coming in on the beat track, which is sent to the beat bus. The vocal is sent to the vocal bus with the reverb and delay. And then this vocal bus is automated so that I can automate my lead vocal and the reverb and delay all as one. Depending on which song I'm playing, some songs have more bass, so the vocal would need to be louder, or some are just piano songs, so the vocal would need to be quieter, just to have a rough balance. And the reason you do this is because you'll be plugging your interface directly into the mic that they have, if they have one. And the speaker or the PA system will go straight into the back of the interface, right and left, and it will completely bypass the mixer desk that they have there. Now, keep in mind, obviously, every setup is going to be slightly different, but that is what I do. If they don't have a microphone at the venue, make sure that you're using a directional microphone, which is basically means wherever you're pointing the microphone, it only takes in sound from that direction. Whereas this microphone here, it does have a front and a back, but it takes in almost all the sound in the room, which is great for recording tracks, but it's not great for performing them live because you're going to get a lot of feedback and no one wants that. And for me, I need to get in-ears so that I can, you know, walk around on stage. The only drawback is that I use these headphones so I can hear myself playing. Sometimes the foldbacks, which are the speakers on the stage that play the audio back to you, they're basically just speakers, aren't loud enough for you to hear, or there's a little bit of latency. For me, I'm not very good at performing with latency. So I just use these headphones, same headphones I use to record. Closed back is good because it isolates a little bit of the sound outside, but it's not as good because you have headphones on. So I feel like you are less able to connect with the audience as you would be if you just had in-ears or none at all. I will be trying it moving forward to perform without headphones because I like to move around and have more energy on the stage, but that really comes down to what type of performer you are and what songs you're playing and stuff like that. So I like doing it this way because I can have full control what the vocal level should roughly sit at, and I want to make sure that the auto tune is actually correct. Like, I don't want to bother with someone, oh, this song's in this key, make sure you change it to this key before you play this song. It's just already in there. All I need to do is press play and it's ready to go. Another thing is, if you're doing open mics like I do a lot of the times, this is really preference, but I like to have a track that I'm not going to be performing to play through speakers for sound check, just so people don't hear the songs that you're about to perform beforehand. Now, you might see this as a positive or a negative, but I just like to give them as many songs as possible, show a wide range of the music that I have, because really I'm there to show them what I'm about, and hopefully they connect with something, basically. So the next thing I would say is, the first time you're probably going to be nervous as frick. It might go horribly, but that's okay. You just keep getting up there, you keep getting better, and it is so fun when you get comfortable up there. For me, the first time was terrifying. The second time, it was a breeze. It was just getting over the hump and doing it. So I'm excited for you. Go and sing your heart out, and I'll see you in the next video.